Good day, folks. Today we're looking at a TV antenna. Some people are under the impression that you need a digital TV antenna to receive a digital signal on your TV. This is hogwash. This is pure marketing scam. The antenna does not recognize the mode in which it's being transmitted and picked up. Antennas don't recognize mode. Now, in order for me to easily explain this to you, if you're driving in your car and you're listening to your radio and you're listening to an AM station and you change a different band and go to an FM station, you don't need to change your antenna. So the antenna doesn't recognize mode. Now, I've made this little antenna out of a bit of wire. I got a piece of wood for the boom. All the parasitic elements in front of the driven element are not connected. They're just parasitic elements. I have a reflector on the end. It's all made out of a piece of aluminum flashing. And there are two driven elements. You see one larger one and one smaller one. They're bent in the configuration of a biquad antenna. So I've used elements of the quad, biquad, and also Yagi antennas. I've used elements of all to construct this. This is picking up a digital signal locally just fine. We only have two local stations. This one here is actually NTV, our local station. It used to be on channel 6 and they moved it to UHF. Now it's channel 21. You can see here my signal strength is about 47%. Signal quality is only about 20%. But nevertheless, I'm still getting a great picture. Now this picture here is, as you can see, I'll go back to it again. This picture is manual tuning. This picture is on the antenna. This is on the homemade antenna right here. It's a great picture. Once again, here's the antenna. So it's not much to it. Bit of wire and wood and a bit of coax coming out of it there. I used the coax connector to fix the driven elements, and the driven elements are fed 180 degrees out of phase so they don't interact with each other. So we go back to here now, and this is on the antenna. Now what I'll do, I'm going to switch to the fiber op on the same channel. Now we're going to go to fiber op, which on the HDMI input, and we'll see that it's a great picture, but the picture is not as clear. I found that really surprising. I didn't expect that. But the picture is not as clear through the fiber op as it is through the antenna. Now I'll go back to the antenna, and you can see for yourself that the antenna is doing a much better job than the fiber op. I don't know if you can notice it here on the camera, but it is indeed much clearer and sharper image. So if you want to build yourself an antenna, I've used this separate design. There's other different designs out there, Yagis and what have you, different types of arrays that you can make up for TV antennas. The main thing is it doesn't have to be a digital antenna. There is no such thing as a digital antenna. Antennas don't recognize mode. Antennas pick up a signal and transfer it to the receiver. That's all the antenna does. It does not recognize mode, whether it be digital mode, AM, FM, or what have you. Antennas do not recognize mode. Some of these companies are advertising digital HD antennas, and then some people are led to believe, wrongly certainly, that these antennas is what you need to pick up a TV signal. Nothing could be further from the truth. This is absolute scam. I don't like to see people being deceived. This is not right. It's not right to deceive people by letting them believe that they have to have a digital antenna to pick up your digital TV signal. Nothing could be further from the truth. It's absolute hogwash. Pay attention if somebody is trying to sell you an antenna that they claim you need, a digital antenna to pick up digital TV signals. They're false. They're deceiving you. They're telling you lies. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about these antennas. Some of these antennas that they're putting out there are actually pretty good. They do a great job. They'll receive the signals, no problem at all. But in regards of it having to be a digital antenna, I'm sorry, it's you're being deceived. If that's what you believe, if you believe you need a digital antenna to receive digital signals on your TV, you have been deceived. This is a little bit of a contentious issue for me that is kind of sticking in my craw a bit. I don't like to see people deceived, so I'm doing this video for this reason only, to let people know it doesn't necessarily have to be anything fancy. As long as it can pick up the signal and push it towards your TV, that's all is required. In regards of the antenna recognizing what type of mode that your signal is being transmitted in, it's absolute fallacy. Not happening, never happened, not going to happen. It's deception. Thank you very much for watching, folks. This is a great little antenna. It's doing a wonderful job. Try one, make one yourself. A bit of wire, a bit of coax, a reflector on the end. You know, it's really easy. There's not much to it at all. And to be able to receive your local signals, once again, that's a good thing. You won't have to pay, if you use this only, you won't have to pay for a provider to provide you with a TV signal. All you need, is an antenna. Great stuff indeed. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you get the gist of this. It's sad and it's shameful that companies have to deceive people in order to sell their product. It should not be necessary. You should not have to deceive people. You should be able to sell a product on its own merits and not have to inject fancy names and fancy claims about it. That's absolutely shameful. Thank you for watching, people. I hope you liked this video. Bye-bye.